YouTube. Y'all, what's up? It's your boy Sky, and my mind was just blown today. I'll tell you why. Now, me being a vlogger, I really want to talk about it. I've talked about drugs in the past, I've talked about what I want to do, and stuff that I wanted to do was LSD. Tried some today. Dude, at round 4 today. Alright, this is going to be my official trip report. I'm still kind of messed up on it. But I just got some McDonald's, so, you know, it's all good. It's all good. About 4 o'clock, me and my friend, we're sitting here, we got the acid, and we're like, yo, let's do this. We put it on our tongue. And for we waited the longest time. And then, next thing you know, wow, it sort of just happened. Basically, we ended up so messed up. Oh my god. We were rolling around everywhere just laughing. It was only about 30 minutes to an hour after we took it. Keep in mind. Now, what I'm about to say here in a few minutes, you're going to say, oh, Sky, why'd you do that? That was a big mistake on your part. You're right. It was a big mistake for me to do so. So, me and my friend, we were just sitting here, we're tripping out. Oh, and whenever the, visual hallucinations kicked in, I was not prepared. But, yeah. We were just sitting here, we were enjoying the hallucinations. And then we just kept talking about his friend who wanted to also buy acid. But the thing is, they had to all come through me, who had to come through to my ex, who blocked me because of my trip. Just wait. We're sitting here, we're like, yo, when is he gonna get here? When is he gonna get here, dude? He's supposed to get here so that he can buy acid off of her. Then, me, this whole time I'm believing that my friend is telling this dude that, you know, well, in my mind, some of the things that I got from my phone, I cannot think of words, what I saw, this message on my phone, I thought that my friend knew, so, you know, I'd be like, oh, you didn't know that, but then he didn't tell his friend that she couldn't come back out here to my house to deliver. So then he was like, oh, come on, man. And I was like, oh, come on, man, seriously? Even I'm tripping out, and that's seriously messed up, dude. So, you know, then they're like, well, I can only take one of y'all, and you know what? This is when it went wrong. Very wrong. He was gonna go to, we were gonna meet up with her at Hastings. Way across from way across town from where I live. And boy, once once the trip really kicked in. Never trust. Okay. This is new info from me. Some advice, so to speak. Never try to buy more drugs when you're already pretty, and I mean pretty, drugged up yourself. Because you cannot comprehend anything that's going on. Like, everything just happened all at once. And the thing is, I only have such a small head to comprehend what was going on, and it was everywhere. Everyone was yelling at everything, and then there were some parts where I felt like I didn't even know where I was. You see, the initial part of what really messed us up, we left my house. That's what messed up our trip. We left my house. But then again, it was a good decision in the end. Now, the whole time I'm on the road, I don't even feel like I'm on the road. I feel like I'm at home, sitting on this couch right here. And I'm just super confused. Alright, hold up. It's too cold. But, anyways. Ew. Is that lettuce? Anyway, so. Even getting into the car was trippy enough. Oh, but once we got on the road, dude. I swear to God. It is the worst thing ever to get on the road while you're on drugs. And you know what? I don't even feel stupid for saying drugs. Because, dude, it was drugs. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm still coming down on my trip, so I'm trying to explain my trip as I'm coming down. Ain't that a trip? So we're at Hastings, alright? We finally got there. I'm freaking out. Because I'm like, dude, I didn't want to be there. I just wanted to be home at that point. Because that's when my trip went bad. We were on the road. And then they told me that, oh no, we're already too far. We're almost at Hastings. And I'm like, how much time has passed? You really lose track of time. Like when they say you become so dissociative, like nothing matters, dude. It's like 1 minute I looked at my phone, it said 5 o'clock, alright? I looked away for a second and it was like 6. Dude. I'm telling you. And not to forget, all the little things that you see can make quite the difference. Like, right now, my ceiling looks pretty messed up. It's all distorted and wavy, and it's freaking trippy. Lord. Basically, if you have a bad trip, don't be around bad people. Or don't, just, if you're gonna trip, be smart. Don't do what I did. Don't do 2 hits in your first time. Like, I've only ever smoked weed before, so that shows you where I'm at. Jeez. Just what I'm seeing right now is just so unreal. Not to forget the auditory hallucinations were crazy. Because it was like, pitch kept getting shifted and upwards and ugh. Alright, so we waited at Hastings for what it felt like forever. And I was just, with all that, it kept building up to my anxiety. And I'm just like freaking out now. And I was about to have a mental breakdown. So I did what... Okay, so at first I tried calling my girlfriend, and then she didn't answer. Like, I'm just trying to do whatever I could to make me calm. Whatever I knew to make me calm was to just talk to my girlfriend or to someone in my family, but I didn't want anyone in my family to know I was tripping on acid. So, jeez, these hallucinations are crazy. Man. I'm still having these hallucinations, dude, after so many hours. Where was I? Alright, so we're at a Hastings. And I just do the inevitable, and I was just like, you know what? Screw you guys. I want to get home right now. The thing is that I used my anxiety to my advantage. Because, you know what? I was not going to take anything from them. They were taking advantage of me. They're like, oh no, you just sit back and have your nice trip. I was like, you know what? Screw you guys. I called my dad because, I just knew he, of all people, would answer. And then I tried to act as calm as I could, and eventually it was just like, you know what, Dad, I'm on acid, and I hate it. Respectfully, he was calm about it. He was just calm about it. He helped me through it. Dude, no, that was nice. Because now that he knew, I knew that I could just call him if I kept feeling worried. But then again, my friends, they kept wanting to leave me because they also had contraband on them. And even though I was tripping out, I was just done with that stuff. I didn't care. I was like, you know what, I want to go home, and you guys aren't taking me home. So I'm just going to get home the only way I know how. And, yeah. It was so messed up for me, though. Because it just felt so unreal whenever... So, okay. At first, I was just going to have my friends take me home, but I realized that my church was closer, so I had them drop me off at my church. Boy, was that a trippy experience, because I had believed that they would still be serving some dinner at least, and then got in there, and they weren't. I was just like, what? Where's all the food at? Where's everyone at? But then I heard down the hall. I also wanted to make sure that all this wasn't some big, gigantic hallucination, because I know stuff like that can happen. So, then I went to where they were teaching Wednesday night class. I found my sister and her boyfriend. let them know what was up. Dude, it was so trippy being in there. It was just like, he was talking about love and stuff, and it was pretty nice. He was like, you know what, I could say I love you, and yeah. It was just all about love. And then I didn't even want to be in there. You know, I was in a safe place, but I didn't even want to be around people at all. I just wanted to get home where I knew I could be safe. So I went, sought out my grandma. She wasn't in the building I was in, so I had to leave that building, go outside, which is, dude, it's just all a trippy experience. So I went outside. She said that she was, whenever I called her, she said that she was at the truck. Whenever I went to the truck, she wasn't there. No one was. And I thought it was just a huge hallucination. But, you know, you gotta keep your mind on track. So I went, found my grandpa instead. And, asked him where she was, and even he didn't know where she was, so we went. So he told me to just go sit in the truck, so I did. And turns out she was in the other building of the church, because my church has two buildings, and then now this is the part that I really liked. My grandpa usually listens to, like, old rock, which is psychedelic rock. So I'm sitting in the truck. We're going down the road on the interstate. Psychedelic rock music playing. And, like, I'm tripping out. I have these amazing visuals of the sunset, and I'm just like, this is the life. Then that thought creeps up on me again. Is this real? Or is this a hallucination? Because who knows? You could be out in the alley somewhere. I don't know. So I started, you know, I hunched over so I could start breathing, I guess. I'm still just so overwhelmed. It's one of those things that you say you're ready, but you're not actually. It's really a lot to take in. When they say LSD is a powerful thing, oh yeah, dude. Too powerful. But hey, you know, basically, I got home, my dad treated me, you know, gave me some water. And I've just been coming down for a while. I mean, still having some distorted effects. It's gonna happen, I guess. But, I feel calmer now that I'm home. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here, and then we're gonna listen to some psychedelic music and try and fall asleep, I guess. Peace out, YouTube. Thanks for listening to me ramble.